I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11. Let's focus on verses 11 and 12. The land you are entering to possess is a land of mountains and valleys, watered by rain from the sky. It is a land the Lord your God cares for. He is always watching over it from the beginning to the end of the year. Now, when people come to a saving knowledge of Jesus, their lives are transformed. And they cease to become slaves to sin. They begin a new life as children of God, co-inheritors with the Messiah. We call that transformation salvation or deliverance. Now, Israel was delivered from homelessness and saved from slavery and oppression. And from out of Egypt, they were led into their own homeland. It was an inheritance secured by God's promise to their forefathers. If you asked an Israelite at that time, "Are you saved?" he would say, "Yes." And if you asked, "Have you been delivered?" he would answer, "Absolutely." And he'd be right in saying so. If you asked if he had seen both great trouble and great victory at the hand of God, the Israelite would also answer in the affirmative. God was with us in the mountains and in the valleys. So today's verse in Deuteronomy chapter 11 is a sober reminder that there will be mountains and valleys, and we will have good times as well as difficult ones. I once heard a man say, "We were created to live between Bethel and Ai." That is, we cannot sustain either spiritual highs or spiritual lows. God teaches and tests us at both ends of the spiritual spectrum, but men in this world are not suited to reside in either. So today's verse is a gracious reminder that whether we are high on the mountain or down in the valley, God is still there. He still cares about us, and so He cares for us. He's always here, and He watches over us. He is all-powerful, and so He is mighty to save us. And He is all-knowing, so He knows how to care for us. And finally, His character never changes, so we can depend on Him forever. Every year may present itself both great spiritual moments as well as moments that we would rather forget. And still the Lord is ever present and ever caring. God is holy, merciful, and gracious. And perhaps now is a good time to praise Him. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Check us out at groundworksministries.com.